It was a busy night for Ottawa fire crews who battled two fires on Dynes Road within an hour and a half. The first fire broke out in the 24th unit of 920 Dynes Road. 911 callers reported a possible explosion. Two males were treated in hospital. A 20-year-old man suffered second-degree burns on his upper body, paramedics said, and his airwaves were also hurt. Also, a 27-year-old man suffered burns on his face and chest. Both males are listed as stable, yet in critical condition. Then an hour and a half later, another fire broke out at 1077 Dynes Road, and callers reported another possible explosion. Residents who live in the area say the home was vacant at the time, yet also had a pile of garbage in the yard. We spoke to the owner of the house, who says she also rents the house that caught on fire in the Deborah area. She believes it was arson, but has no clue who would do it or why. Elizabeth Sabarine, who lives in the area and was walking to her home on Deborah after getting off of the bus, said she saw a man ride up to the house on his bike just moments before the house exploded.
I had walked by the house and I heard some rustling, but it was dark, so I just thought it was an animal. And I walked a little bit further, and then I heard an explosion. I quickly looked back. I felt the heat and everything, and there was a guy who got on his bike. He was like a scrawny older guy, I think. And he was wearing all dark clothes, got on his bike, and he biked off. So I think he blew up the house.
The next morning, arson investigators were called in, trying to piece together what could have possibly happened. Now here's the most confusing part of this story. Both houses on the same street, both exploded, and within an hour and a half of each other. We have heard that both houses were also owned by the same owner. Some residents are worried that both fires could have been caused by the construction work on Dynes. Currently, construction crews are working on the gas lines and temporary ones are set up on people's front lawns. That, however, is unlikely because both times the fire did not start on the front lawn. Now investigators will be going through the rubble covered in soot to try and figure out if this was really an explosion or not. And if so, the next step is to find the person who did it. Now arson crews are investigating into whether or not both of these fires were deliberately set. They have heard reports, as I said earlier, that a man was seen on a bicycle just moments before the houses went up in flames. Charlie Cenac, TWIN News, Ottawa.